As winter arrives and the smell of spices fills the air, there's a cozy drink that we all love during the holidays: hot cocoa. But have you ever wondered where it came from? Let's explore the history of this yummy holiday treat and how it became so special in America. Hot cocoa didn't start in America. It began with ancient civilizations like the Olmecs and Mayans in a place called Mesoamerica. They had special beans called cacao, and they made a frothy, spicy drink called xocolotl, which is like the hot cocoa we have today. People from Europe got to know about these special beans, and they started to make their own version of hot cocoa. They added sugar, honey, and different spices to make it sweet and tasty. Rich people loved it and drank it in fancy places. When Europeans sailed to America, they brought the idea of hot cocoa with them. In the American colonies, hot cocoa became popular, especially among rich people. But it wasn't until the 1800s that it became easier for everyone to have hot cocoa because they found better ways to make it. In the 1900s, big companies like Hershey's started making chocolate on a big scale. This made cocoa more affordable for everyone. They even made instant cocoa powder that you could easily mix with hot milk or water at home. In the 1900s, hot cocoa started being a big part of the holidays. Ads and movies showed families having hot cocoa by the fire during Christmas and other celebrations. It became a special tradition for many families. As the mid-20th century approached, the landscape of hot chocolate began to change. Advances in food processing technology led to the creation of cocoa powder, a more convenient and affordable alternative to solid chocolate. This innovation democratized access to hot chocolate, making it more accessible to the average American. The iconic Swiss Miss Instant Hot Cocoa Mix, introduced in the 1950s, marked a significant shift in the beverage's accessibility, offering a quick and easy solution for families to enjoy at home. The 1980s brought a wave of creativity to hot chocolate and hot cocoa, with the introduction of flavored varieties. Cinnamon, peppermint, and even marshmallow-infused options became popular, providing a festive twist to the traditional winter beverage. Specialty cafes and coffee shops also began incorporating hot chocolate into their menus, elevating it from a simple comfort drink to a trendy and customizable experience. What are your favorite ways to drink hot cocoa? Here are 10 top recipes you need to try. Brew a classic hot cocoa with a cool, refreshing twist of peppermint. Top it off with whipped cream, crushed candy canes, and a sprinkle of chocolate shavings for an extra festive touch. Ingredients: hot cocoa mix, milk, crushed candy canes, and a splash of peppermint extract. Picture this: a frosty evening, a warm blanket, and the indulgent fusion of caramel, apple, and cocoa. It's a symphony of flavors that starts with the simple joy of hot cocoa, already a winter classic. But we're taking it up a notch. We're adding a splash of apple cider. Yes, you heard right, apple cider. It's the unexpected twist that brings a zing of freshness to the richness of the cocoa. Now imagine a generous swirl of caramel syrup. This isn't just any caramel. It's the kind that blankets your tongue with sweetness and makes your taste buds dance. And, for the grand finale, a dusting of cinnamon. It's the sprinkle that adds warmth and a hint of spice, transforming this drink from a simple beverage to a holiday celebration in a cup. Ingredients: hot cocoa mix, apple cider, caramel syrup, and cinnamon. So, on this chilly evening, why not try a delightful blend of caramel apple cider cocoa? Your taste buds will thank you. Indulge in a luxurious blend of white hot cocoa, sweet raspberry syrup, and melting white chocolate chips. Finish with a dollop of whipped cream and a drizzle of raspberry syrup. Ingredients: white hot cocoa mix, milk, raspberry syrup, and white chocolate chips. Infuse your hot cocoa with the refreshing burst of mint chocolate chips. Finish with a swirl of whipped cream and a sprinkle of mini chocolate chips for a delightful twist. Ingredients: hot cocoa mix, milk, mint chocolate chips, and a dash of vanilla extract. Imagine a winter wonderland where a warm cup of coconut-flavored hot cocoa awaits you. The chill of the air fades away as you take your first sip, the taste of paradise on your tongue. It's not just any hot cocoa, it's a coconut Snowball delight, a symphony of flavors that dances on your palate. The rich, creamy texture of the cocoa, the subtle sweetness of the milk, the crunch of coconut flakes, and the decadent touch of white chocolate. To create this delight, the ingredients you'll need are hot cocoa mix, milk, a generous sprinkle of coconut flakes, and a handful of white chocolate shavings. Combine these ingredients, top it off with whipped cream, and there you have it, a coconut Snowball delight. So the next time you're yearning for a taste of winter wonderland, remember the Coconut Snowball Delight. It's more than just a hot drink. It's an experience, a joy, a delight. So go ahead, indulge, and let the Coconut Snowball Delight warm your winter days. Enliven your hot cocoa with a touch of the unexpected, a vibrant dash of orange zest and a hint of cinnamon. For those seeking a grown-up twist, a splash of orange liqueur is the secret ingredient. Top it all off with whipped cream and an extra sprinkle of orange zest. This is the Orange Spice Fantasy, a merry blend of warmth, zest, and holiday spirit, perfect for those chilly winter nights. Indulge in a symphony of flavors with cherry almond chocolate elegance, a hot cocoa mix fused with sweet cherry syrup and a dash of almond extract, topped off with a cloud of whipped cream and a sprinkle of chocolate shavings. This is not just a drink, it's an experience. Elevate your cocoa game and let your taste buds dance in delight. So why wait? Dive into the world of cherry almond chocolate elegance today. Cozy up with a gingerbread treat in your hot cocoa. Just a dash of ginger and cinnamon transforms your drink into a comforting delight. Don't forget the whipped cream and crushed gingerbread cookies for that extra touch. All you need is your favorite hot cocoa mix, milk, ground ginger, cinnamon, and gingerbread cookie crumbs. Indulge in the warmth of the holiday season with every sip. Indulge in Toffee Crunch cocoa. Elevate your cocoa experience with the rich flavor of toffee. Sprinkle generously with toffee bits and drizzle caramel sauce for a sweet and buttery delight. Ingredients: hot cocoa mix, milk, toffee bits, and caramel sauce. A delicious delight that's sure to warm your winter evenings. Welcome to Hazelnut Heaven, where the allure of hot cocoa meets the allure of hazelnuts. Imagine hot cocoa mix blended with milk, enriched with a dollop of hazelnut spread and crowned with hazelnut pieces. The final touch? A generous swirl of whipped cream. Ingredients: hot cocoa mix, milk, hazelnut spread, and hazelnut pieces. A sip of this heavenly concoction will transport you to a world of warmth and indulgence. Hazelnut Heaven, hot chocolate, the perfect blend of comfort and luxury. As we finish exploring these 10 yummy hot cocoa recipes, it's clear that hot chocolate and hot cocoa in America have had quite an interesting journey. Starting as a fancy treat and turning into a favorite winter drink, hot chocolate has changed over time because of new technology, what people like, and the latest food trends. So, when you sip a warm cup of hot chocolate, take a moment to enjoy not just the tasty recipes, but also the cool history and different flavors that make it the lovable treat it is today. What was your favorite recipe to drink on a blustery winter day? Let us know down in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more yummy recipes.